Hello everyone, welcome to e-learning of IT for 12th standard. This video is for 12th standard commerce students. We have started with the 6th chapter from syllabus, that is enterprise resource planning. In last lecture we have seen what is the enterprise, what is resource and what is planning. So today let us elaborate more a concept of ERP, that is enterprise resource planning. As we all know, enterprise is nothing but a group of people and other resources working together to achieve a common goal. That is about a enterprise. What is resource? Resource is nothing but there are different types of resources like men, material, money, different machineries. So these are different resources. Sources used to work or sources used to achieve a goal, that is nothing but a resource. And what is a planning? Planning is consisting of establishing the objectives, selecting a course of action, so that will help the managers to improve the future performance and will be beneficial for the organization. So that is about enterprise, resource and planning. See, enterprise is a single entity, but it can be consisting of the different departments. So in some enterprises, different departments function independently. That is, suppose the different departments are there for a certain enterprise like production, finance, sales, HR. So those all departments will function independently. That is, there will be no or a little communication between the different departments of same enterprise. So, in this case, the information that is produced by each department may be available only to the top management of the department and it is not available to the other departments. So, for example, suppose a production department is there and sales department is there, then a data or the different uh, outputs that are generated by a department of production will be accessible to the top management and production department only. It will not be available to the sales department. Same in the case of sales department, data of the sales department will be available to the top management and the sales department itself. It will be not available to any other departments. So different departments of the enterprise will function independently and the data produced by those departments will be available only to the top management of the department and it is not available to other departments. See, you can see here this is the diagram representing this concept, that is enterprise with no or little communication between departments. See, there are different departments like production and planning, finance, marketing, HR, production and sales and distribution. But the data produced by production planning department is available to this department and top management only. Same in the case of other departments. There is no shared data, centralized data between all the departments of enterprise. So this is a diagram representing enterprise with no communication or little communication between different departments. See, this is a traditional system, that is data of every department is kept separately. But ERP system often integrates the accounts payable, stock control systems, order monitoring systems and the customer database into a one system so that it will be accessible to every other department as well. See the next concept, that is for better benefit and efficiency, each department must know what the other departments are doing. That is, each department should get a data of other departments so that they come to know about the progress. They can take a certain decision based on that. So that is a for better benefit and efficiency. Every department should know the data of other departments as well. So an enterprise can be considered as a system and all its departments as its subsystem. So that enterprise can be considered as a system and all other departments are the subparts of it. So those can be considered as a subsystems of that enterprise. Information about the entire enterprise can be stored in a centralized database and it is made available to all departments. So the no separate data will be kept for every department, but instead of that centralized database will be there so that Every department can access the data of other departments as well from that centralized database. So that is about a second kind of ERP. Here you can see the diagram representing this concept, that is enterprise with central database. See, different departments are there: production planning, finance, marketing, HR, production, and sales and distribution. And here there is a central database connecting all the departments of the enterprise. So that now suppose if a finance department wants to know about whether the sales and distribution, about a sales and distribution, to take a certain decision, that is to make the payments, whether the certain products have been shipped or not, then in that case the finance department can access the data from sales and distribution department. Similarly, suppose if production and planning department wants to make a planning of future production, so for that purpose they can access the data of sales and distribution department, that whether the what is the total available stock and how many products have been sold, so that they can make a planning about the production. So in this way every department can access the data from other departments. See, conceptually, ERP replaces the old standalone computer system in each area of an enterprise, like finance, human resource, that is HR, manufacturing, sales, etc. So these all different departments are there, which replaces ERP replaces that old standalone computer system in each area of this department into a one, with a single software program that facilitates the various functional modules. So thus the employee in any department can get the required information related to the activities of the respective department. That is, any employee of any department can access the desired information from the other departments as well. In addition to these, information will be available across the departments, so that departments can access the data from other departments. Any employee can access the data from different departments. So in this way, centralized database will be there, and the all data of your whole enterprise can be accessed by every department and every employee. See, here is the example that I have already told you. Finance department can use the ERP to see if any sales order has been shipped from the warehouse, so as to make the future payments. So finance department can check whether the certain order has been shipped, so that they can make the further payments. So for that purpose, finance department will use ERP to access the data from sales department. Similarly, different departments can access the data from different departments by using this ERP. So this is about a concept of enterprise resource planning. There are the two different concepts, that is, first one is enterprise with no or little communication between departments, and the second one is enterprise with a central database, that is having a communication between all the departments. So see here, production planning, finance, marketing, HR, production, sales and distribution, these are nothing but the different functional units of any enterprise. So what is this production planning, finance, marketing? So these information related to all these functional units we will discuss in a next lecture in detail. So today we have seen a concept of enterprise resource planning. Note down all these points. Draw these diagrams also in your notebook. Thank you.